You're watching Northeast Express on HornbillTV. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Saturday announced free online coaching for competitive exams during his speech on Independence Day from Red Fort. Modi said that coaching classes are a burden on the poor and middle class, and the young people need to stay closer to their families. The government's online coaching moves comes weeks after youth-led protests against examination irregularities were held across various parts of the country, with the most prominent one being held at Delhi's Jantar Mantar.
हमारे मध्यम वर्गीय परिवारों के सामने एक बहुत बड़ा बोझ बन चुका है कोचिंग क्लासेस की स्पर्धा। हर माँ बाप को लग रहा है कि कोचिंग क्लास में बच्चे को नहीं भेजा तो हम प्रतिष्ठित परिवार नहीं है। इन गरीब और मिडिल क्लास परिवारों की हम चिंता करते हुए हजारों करोड़ रुपए का उनका खर्च है वो भी बचे, बेटे भी अपने आसपास रह सके, उनकी देखभाल हो सके, परिवार पर आर्थिक बोझ न आए। और इसलिए हमने युवाओं के लिए विभिन्न परीक्षाओं की फ्री ऑनलाइन कोचिंग हमने करने का निर्णय किया है। डिजिटल पब्लिक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, हमारे पास उत्तम टैलेंट है, टीचर्स हैं, उन संसाधनों को जोड़ करके हम देश के नौजवानों को फ्री कोचिंग देने का एक पूरा नेटवर्क हम खड़ा करने वाले हैं। मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, मैं हमेशा कहता आया हूं, जो खेले वो खिले। जब मैं खेले वो खिले की बात कर रहा हूं तब मेरे प्यारे देशवासियों, आज भारत खेल की दुनिया में अपनी जगह बना रहा है। अब खेल के पोडियम में भारत का राष्ट्रगीत सुनाई देता है, भारत का राष्ट्रगान सुनाई देता है, भारत का तिरंगा झंडा लहराता दिखाई नजर आ रहा है। टॉप्स योजना ने बहुत बड़ी सफलता पाई है। खेलो इंडिया गेम्स, यूनिवर्सिटी गेम्स, विंटर गेम्स, बीच गेम्स, स्पोर्ट्स इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, स्पोर्ट्स के लिए कोचिंग, स्पोर्ट्स मेडिसिन, स्पोर्ट्स के लिए न्यूट्रिशन, इन सारे विषयों में भारत अब महारत करने की दिशा में आगे बढ़ रहा है। नौजवानों के लिए पूरा नया क्षेत्र, खिलाड़ी न बन सके तो उसकी सपोर्ट सिस्टम में भी बहुत बड़ा क्षेत्र खुल रहा है। स्पोर्ट्स की दुनिया में भारत का प्रदर्शन बेहतर होता रहा है और हम 2036 में ओलंपिक के मजबूत दावेदार बनकर के आगे बढ़ रहे हैं और 2030 में कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स को भारत होस्ट करने वाला है। और मेरे साथियों, दुनिया में जो ओलंपिक की खेल होते हैं, करीब 40 प्रकार के गेम होते हैं और करीब 350 साढ़े 350 स्पर्धाएं होती हैं ओलंपिक में। और आपको जानकर के दुख होगा मेरे देशवासियों, मेरे नौजवानों, मैं आपको चुनौती देता हूं, मैं आह्वान करता हूं, मैं आपकी मदद चाहता हूं। 350 जितने स्पर्धाओं में भारत 2/3 खेलों में कहीं होता ही नहीं, हमारी मौजूदगी नहीं होती, हम क्वालिफाई नहीं होते हैं। हमने तय किया है कि 2036 में जो ओलंपिक होगा, हम चाहते हैं कि वो भारत में हो, लेकिन 2036 में जिन विधाओं में आज भारत खेलता नहीं है, जिन विधाओं में भारत क्वालिफाई नहीं करता है, जिन स्पर्धाओं में भारत ने छोड़ के रखा है, 3/4 हिस्सा हमारे इंतजार कर रहा है। भारत उस पर बल देगा और इसके लिए हम टैलेंट हंट का एक अभियान भी चलाना चाहते हैं। हमें अगर 2036 के लिए खिलाड़ी चाहिए तो आज जो 5 साल, 10 साल, 15 साल की उम्र के नौजवान हैं, बेटे हैं, उनके तरफ ध्यान देना होगा, उन बेटियों पर ध्यान देना होगा। और इसलिए 5 से 15 उम्र के बच्चों में खेल प्रतिभा ढूंढने के लिए गांव-गांव, शहर-शहर, स्कूल-स्कूल एक टैलेंट हंट का अभियान चलाया जाएगा। बच्चों की प्रतिभा को देखा जाएगा और फिर उनको स्पेशल ट्रेनिंग दे करके देश के लिए खेलने वाले अच्छे खिलाड़ी बनाए जाएंगे। मेरे प्यारे युवा,
Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on Saturday announced a fresh 30-day statewide campaign against child marriage beginning November 1, saying the Assam police will intensify action against those involved in the practice and bring offenders to justice. Addressing the state's Independence Day celebrations in Guwahati, Sarma said Assam had taken significant steps in recent years to curb child marriage and asserted that the state would continue its efforts against the practice. According to the Chief Minister, 12,196 cases related to child marriage were registered in Assam over the past 5 years, while 11,099 people were arrested in connection with the offence. He said the action taken by the state had contributed to a significant decline in child marriages cases and was accompanied by an increase in the enrollment of girls in the college and universities.
বাল্য বিবাহ ৰোধৰ ক্ষেত্ৰত অসমে লোৱা সংকল্প আজি দেশৰ ভিতৰতে এক অনুপম আদৰ্শলৈ পৰিণত হৈছে 2021 চনত মই এই তিৰংগ পতাকাৰ তলত ঘোষণা কৰিছিলো যে আমি বাল্য বিবাহ অসমত আমি সমাপ্ত কৰিম যোৱা 5টা বছৰত 12,194টা গোচৰ ৰুজু হোৱাৰ লগতে 11,099 জন লোকক আমি বাল্য বিবাহত অপৰাধত গ্ৰেপ্তাৰ কৰিছিলো ইয়াৰ পিছতে আমি দেখা পাইছিলো যে ৰাজ্যত বাল্য বিবাহ অভাৱনীয়ভাৱে হ্ৰাস পাইছিল আৰু কলেজ ইউনিভাৰ্চিটিত ছাত্ৰীৰ নামভৰ্তি অভাৱনীয়ভাৱে বৃদ্ধি পাইছিল আজিৰ এই দিনটোতে মই অসম আৰক্ষীক 1 নৱেম্বৰৰ পৰা 30 দিন বাল্য বিবাহৰ বিৰুদ্ধে এক আপোচবিহীন সংগ্ৰামত লিপ্ত হ'বলৈ নিৰ্দেশ জাৰি কৰিছো এই সংগ্ৰামে সকলো পৰ্যায়ৰ বাল্য বিবাহৰ অপৰাধীক আইনৰ সন্মুখলৈ লৈ অহাৰ বাবে কাম কৰিব আৰু এই সংগ্ৰাম আপোচবিহীনভাৱে আমি আগবঢ়াই লৈ যাম
The 18th Independence Day was celebrated with due solemnity and grandeur in Kachar district today. The district administration organized a central function at the State District Sports Association ground to mark the occasion. State Minister for Food, Public Distribution and Consumer Affairs, Kaushik Rai, hoisted the national flag at the event and extended his greetings to the people of the state. In his address, the minister outlined the various developmental schemes and initiatives undertaken for the progress of both the state and the Barak Valley region. Following the flag hoisting ceremony, Minister Rai took the salute from contingents of the police, various battalions and school students who participated in the parade. The celebration also featured vibrant cultural programs presented on the occasion.
আশিতম স্বাধীনতা দিবস উপলক্ষে আসামের আপাময় জনসাধারণ সহ দেশবাসীকে অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি শুভেচ্ছা জানাচ্ছি হাজার হাজার লোকের বলিদানের পর আমরা আজকে এই স্বাধীনতা 1947 সালে পেয়েছি আমরা আর 80টা বছর আমরা পার করেছি এজন্য আগামী দিনেও আমরা যারা বলিদান হয়েছেন এই দেশের জন্য স্বাধীনতার জন্য যারা বলিদান হয়েছেন তাদের আদর্শকে সামনে রেখে যাতে আগামী দিনে আমরা আমাদের দেশ গঠনের জন্য সমাজ গঠনের জন্য সবাই চেষ্টা করি এই 80তম স্বাধীনতা দিবসে এই সংকল্প নেওয়ার জন্য আমি সবাইকে অনুরোধ রাখছি পুনরায় সবাইকে স্বাধীনতা দিবস উপলক্ষে আমার শুভেচ্ছা এবং অভিনন্দন জ্ঞাপন করছি
The emergency total shutdown called by the United Naga Council UNC received widespread support in Senapati on Saturday, with shops, businesses and other non-essential activities remaining closed. The shutdown was called in protest against a recent attack on Naga villages. Guards that left 2 people dead and 2 others injured. The UNC alleged the involvement of KNFP Kuki militants and extended the shutdown across Naga districts and Naga inhabited areas of Manipur from August 14 to August 15 while exempting essential emergency services. Naga People's Organization Vice President Atako said that the public response reflected growing concern over recent violence and alleged security lapses. He also said the latest incident had weakened public confidence in assurances of peace and stability. The UNC also raised concerns over the August 11 attack on Tokpa Naga village, where several houses were allegedly burned, as well as the Kalentang incident. The Naga bodies demanded thorough and impartial investigations, identification of the perpetrators and prompt legal action. They also urged the state government to ensure the safety of Naga villages, civilians and ancestral lands. A verbal clash between Assam Pradesh Congress Committee APCC President Gaurav Gogoi and Assam police was witnessed in Guwahati on Friday during a massive Congress protest over the alleged purification of a site in Haldwani, Uttarakhand, with Ganga water flowing. All India Congress Committee AICC President Mallikarjun Kharge's visit. The APCC organized a Padayatra and Satyagraha as part of the Congress's nationwide protest against the alleged incident. Congress workers gathered at the Manpendra complex in Guwahati and later marched towards the statue of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar near the Assam Legislative Assembly. The protest was led by Gogoi. During the program, a verbal confrontation between Gogoi and Assam police personnel was captured on camera as police attempted to manage the protesters and maintain barricades around the protest site. Addressing the gathering, Gogoi alleged that the police and the Home Department were restricting the Congress from exercising its right to hold a peaceful demonstration. He also accused RSS and PJP workers of attacking human dignity and constitutional values through their statements and actions.
हम धरना प्रदर्शन करना चाहते हैं कि किस प्रकार से कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष मल्लिकार्जुन खड़गे पर भाजपा आरएसएस बीएसपी के लोगों ने उनके मान सम्मान पर, संविधान पर आक्रमण किया है। और आज हम जब एक शांतिपूर्वक धरना, एक प्रदर्शन हम करना चाहते हैं असम में, असम की पुलिस, होम डिपार्टमेंट आज हमें अपना जो अधिकार है उस अधिकार पालन करने से हमको रोक रहा है। ये किस प्रकार से संविधान और किस प्रकार से बीजेपी आज धरना प्रदर्शन से डरती है, उसी का ये प्रमाण है।
Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Bhalla on Friday led the state-level observance of Partition Horrors Remembrance Day at the Manipur State Firm Development Society MSFD's Imphal, paying homage to those who lost their lives and suffered immense pain and displacement during the partition of 1947. Chief Minister Yumnam Khemchand Singh, ministers of Rajya Sabha, MP MLAs, senior government officials and other distinguished guests attended the program. As part of the observance, a 2-minute silence was observed in memory of those who lost their lives and were affected by the partition. A short film, A New Post Box, Tales from the Partition, was also screened. Addressing the gathering, Governor Bhalla said that the tragedy of partition must be remembered not only for the immense loss and displacement it caused, but also for the enduring lessons it holds for future generations. He said the message of partition assumes particular relevance in a diverse state like Manipur, where different communities, traditions and identities form an integral part of the social fabric.
Escaped. Many remained silent about what they had endured. On this day, therefore, our remembrance must extend beyond those who lost their lives. We must also honor those who survived, rebuilt their lives from almost nothing, raised families, established new communities, and contributed to the making of new India. Their resilience is an important part of the story of our republic. Our home, Manipur, is home to a remarkable mosaic of communities, languages, traditions, and cultural identities. This diversity is one of the defining features of our social heritage. It reminds us that India has never been a uniform society. Our strength has always been rested in the ability of people with different identities and traditions to share a common national space. Our differences may be real and deeply meaningful. Just replaces dialogue, and when fellow citizens cease to see one another first as human beings. For Manipur, this is a lesson worthy of particular reflection. We must protect the dignity of our every community. We must respect every citizen. We must preserve our cultural identities without allowing identity to become a reason for exclusion or hostility. A society is strengthened not when its differences disappear, but when its people learn to live with those differences with mutual respect and a shared sense of responsibility. That is also the larger promise of India.
A few army personnel went missing in a flash flood incident in Arunachal Pradesh's Tibang Valley, and several others were feared dead in a landslide incident in Upper Subansiri district. According to the reports, a cloudburst occurred in the Bashupani area of Annini on Friday evening, resulting in a massive landslide which submerged the affected area. The PRO Defence Tezpur told ANI that immediate rescue operations was carried out and 2 soldiers were rescued. He further said that Army aviation assets have augmented the rescue efforts and facilitated immediate medical evacuation. On the other hand, several others were feared dead following a massive landslide incident triggered by rainfall that occurred at the Kyocharing Biaching Road cutting site in Upper Subansiri district on the evening of August 14, an official said. Ronia Marbum, District Disaster Management Officer DDMO of Upper Subansiri district, told ANI over the phone that 1 body has been recovered so far and 1 person was critically injured. Independence Day on Saturday with a flag hoisting ceremony attended by advocates, children, staff members and residents. The national flag was hoisted by Chief Justice of the Guwahati High Court, Justice Ashutosh Kumar, as part of the Independence Day celebrations. The event featured a march past by the Assam Police Battalion, NCC cadets and the Guwahati High Court platoon. A cultural program was also organized featuring performances by members of the Bar and Guwahati High Court staff. Speaking on the occasion, a Guwahati High Court advocate extended Independence Day greetings to the nation and the people of Assam. He said the celebrations included the flag hoisting by the Chief Justice, followed by the march past and cultural performances. A young participant, Drimli Deka, also shared her Independence Day message and urged the younger generation to learn more about the country's freedom fighters and participate in Independence Day celebrations. She said young people should understand the significance of the country's history and national occasions.
On the 80th Independence Day of the nation, I, on behalf of the entire family of Guwahati High Court, who is the best to the entire nation as well as the state of Assam, this year the flag hosting will be done by the Chief Justice of the Honorable Guwahati High Court, Sri Ashutosh Kumar, and thereafter there is a march past by the Assam Police Battalion, the NCC Battalion as well as the Guwahati High Court platoon. Along with that program, there is a cultural program also where our bar members as well as the Guwahati High Court staff members and one Bhotal dance will also be performed in the cultural program. And I wish the entire nation and the state of Assam the best for the 80th Independence Day. Thank you.
आज के दिन मैं ये बताऊंगा कि हमारा देश सुरक्षित रहे और हमारा देश पूरा मतलब अच्छे रहे और हरियाली हो, ऐसे ही मैं बोलना चाहता हूँ और हमारा देश हमेशा ही ऐसे मतलब रहिए। मैं यंग जनरेशन को ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग आइए, मतलब इंडिपेंडेंस डे के बारे में जानिए और फ्रीडम फाइटर के बारे में भी जानिए आप लोग, और 26 जनवरी जो रिपब्लिक डे होता है इसके बारे में भी आप जानिए। मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग आइए और पार्टिसिपेट कीजिए।
Mizoram Chief Minister Lal Tohma on August 15 said that building a new system of governance and creating a self-reliant economy remain at the core of his Zoram People's Movement (ZPM) government's vision, with focus on food security, livelihoods and balanced development across the state. Addressing the Independence Day program in Aizawl after hoisting the tricolour, Lal Tohma said the government was working towards strengthening governance while improving people's living standards and reducing dependence on external sources for essential commodities. Lal Tohma described the flagship Bana Kaya handholding scheme as the government's most important initiative for transforming Mizoram's economy. He said the program goes beyond financial assistance by focusing on skill development, livelihood creation and economic empowerment of individuals and families. To promote entrepreneurship among young people, the government has launched the Rs 20 crore Mizoram Banakai Venture Capital Fund aimed at helping aspiring entrepreneurs establish businesses and become self-reliant. The Chief Minister also highlighted the Mizoram Grand Challenge, the Industrial and Investment Policy 2025 and the establishment of an investment promotion agency to attract investors and facilitate investment in the state. That's all we have for now. Keep watching Hornbill TV.